We are here in Madison Square Park, Manhattan, New York City. I'm here to gauge people's awareness of multiple sclerosis organizations. What is multiple sclerosis?
It's like a muscular disformity or disease, right?
Well, I know it's a disease that makes it difficult for, I think, muscular difficulties.
I do know of it. I just wouldn't be able to describe exactly what the symptoms are.
Deficiency in your vertebrae? Is that what it is? Where it's like your back becomes misaligned and like deformed over time?
It's a disease that's degenerative and incurable.
I think it's a disease of the muscles where you can't control yourself.
If you had multiple sclerosis, where would you turn for help?
My doctor, primary care physician, I guess.
First of all, I'll probably browse it to see exactly what it is, and then I guess I'm just thinking WebMD or something of the sort, and then I would just probably reach out to family.
I will look into various foundations and charities, see if I could get funding and for help through like physicians and hospitals.
Go try to find the best multiple sclerosis specialist that I could find.
I'd probably go to the the MS Association. I know that they do a lot of research and they try to provide help for people who are suffering from that and ways to manage the disease and looking for a cure as well.
Have you ever heard of the National Multiple Sclerosis Society?
No, I haven't.
No.
No.
I have not actually.
Can you name a nonprofit that addresses multiple sclerosis?
I have a picture of their logo in my mind, the MS Foundation, I think they're called. I can picture their logo, but I don't know if I got their name right.
What does the logo look like?
It's mostly an M and an S, it seems like. It's capital letters. I think it's blue.
Have you ever heard of the Multiple Sclerosis Association of America?
Yes. Yes, I have.
How have you heard of when have you heard of that?
On television or a poster or something. Yeah.
And have you about the Multiple Sclerosis Association of America?
No, I haven't heard of that.
No.
I have not.
No.
Do you have any personal association with multiple sclerosis?
I did. My father-in-law actually passed away from it.
And have you heard of the Multiple Sclerosis Association of America?
I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
And what have you heard of? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
People are trying to find a cure and trying to help people with it.
What do you know about the Multiple Sclerosis Association of America?
Nothing. I just heard an advertisement for it with the phone number at the bottom and,
I had a family friend who got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and all I knew is that she was getting bee venom treatments.
Okay. And you said your daughter had multiple sclerosis?
Right. This society, I attended caregiver support groups, and they were very helpful in many ways.
Can you name a nonprofit that addresses multiple sclerosis?
I guess the New York Multiple Sclerosis Association. I assume it's a nonprofit.
Have you heard of the National Multiple Sclerosis Society?
Yes.
You have. And what do you know of that organization?
It does research, and it helps people with multiple sclerosis, provide services for people with multiple sclerosis and their caregivers.
Have you heard of the Multiple Sclerosis Association of America?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and what do you know of that organization?
I think they all do basically the same thing. I don't know too much, I don't know the differences between each organization, but I assume they will provide the same type of services.
Can you name a nonprofit that addresses multiple sclerosis?
Well, the MS Association that we just talked about, that's probably the only one I can think of. I mean, it's the biggest one.
Have you heard of the National Multiple Sclerosis Society?
The society, maybe not, no.
And have you heard of the Multiple Sclerosis Association of America?
Yes. Yeah.
And what do you know of that organization?
I know of it because I participated twice in the MS Bike Tour, which is here in New York once a year in October, and raised money for that. So I get emails from them, so I know of them.